So here we are again with the second section of questions. We're getting a lot of questions about season 2, and I want to be honest with you guys about it. It's really, really expensive to put together a high quality production. So we were able to do season 1, but season 2 we want it to be even better. So we're working really, really hard to get sponsorship and to get money and funding and get distribution out and all that good stuff. So that's what we're really focused on right now. And as far as what you can expect for plot, it's going to be not just Hayley, but about the Hayley gang, because she has friends now, which is awesome. And from what I hear and know, it's going to be super suspenseful and the stakes are going to be high, and I can't say much about it, but it's going to be awesome. So get ready. What's up, Alex Hoder, one of our greatest fans. You had asked about audience, participation, and you would wish that there was more, interactivity between us and the fans. And I must say, you made some pretty incredible videos, and we were beyond impressed with that. And I think one of the struggles we had was that we did shoot the whole series in 2007, and we wanted to have more, intermittent videos to include the fans, but it's hard because, we're in New York and we all have day jobs, and it coordinating that was really, really hard. And so that's why there was less of that and more responses through, the comments. But I think what you can expect from season 2 is much, much more of that, because we wanted more of it and you wanted more of it, and we're going to do a much better job of trying to do that. So I want to thank you, because you went above and beyond, and your videos were the shit, and we loved you, basically. So season 2 will have more of that. Someone asked, would Hayley Project ever consider doing a live event like Lonely Girl's done in the past? And I say, why not? I mean, I think that's definitely something we should consider, because we do have such cool fans, and I think it'd be exciting and interesting to do that. How did I feel about being a teen detective? And I felt awesome about it. I channeled my inner Buffy and Veronica Mars, and I went for it, and it was a blast, I have to say. And did I ever think about being a detective when I was older? No, I never thought about it, but I was pretty excited to play one, I must say. Do I think that Lily could come back? And I think she could. Will she? I don't know, but it's definitely a possibility. A great question was, during filming, did we know who the killer was ahead of time? And to answer your question, no. We had no idea throughout the whole shooting. Even the killer didn't know that they were the killer, which was kind of cool. So on the final day of shooting, when it was revealed, we all were like, oh my god. So that was cool for us too, the way they did that. So we were all anticipating throughout shooting who it was, and I think each actor was wondering to themselves, like, could I be the killer? So that was cool. What is it like working with Andy and Giotto, the directors? And I would have to say, they're both so different, and so it was interesting because Andy would see an episode being shot this way, and Giotto would see it being shot this way, and it was interesting for me to have to try to please both of them, and also like the way they collaborated together. And I think they're both incredible people and so talented, and I learned a lot working with both of them. I really did. What's up, diehard mech warrior? You had asked, would the show have played out differently if Kira hadn't have died? And of course it would have, I think, but I think the show, even more than it was about Kira's death, it was about Hayley's arc and her self-discovery throughout the series, and the path she went on to find out who Kira's killer was, and her passion for finding that, and all the amazing characters that it brought into her life. And so I think that was a big part of the show, is just following her story. My favorite thing to do in my leisure time is, I must say, I love New York City, so I love walking around, and I love hanging out with my friends and going to cafes, and I'm really big into yoga right now, so that's my thing. What was my favorite thing about working on the Hayley Project? And I mean, as corny as this sounds, I would have to say it was my cast and crew. I mean, I think with any projects you work on, I think that's what makes a good show or film. And we had a really good time. We didn't have a lot of money, and we really roughed it a lot of times, but we were all so passionate and loved working on it that it made it such a wonderful experience. And I hope we can all come together again and do such a great job again for season 2. Have I ever been stopped in the street or recognized for the Hayley project? Actually, what was really funny is last week I was out to dinner for this like wine tasting, and this girl, she was sitting across from me, she's like, "You look so familiar. I can't put my finger on it." And so we started talking, and she's like, "The Hayley project," and I was like, no way. So it's happened to me once, so I felt cool for a minute. And as far as wondering if when I was kidnapped, if people were, you know, really looking and wondering, and on YouTube the video became viral, so people thought that a girl named Hayley Winters really was missing, and it was pretty exciting and interesting to see. It's fun. It's really, really fun because it's something that's not part of your day-to-day life. So when you get to be in scary and suspenseful, you know, shows, it ups the antes to things, you know, that you would never get to be involved in. So it's exciting. It's fun. It can be nerve-wracking and all that good stuff, but I enjoy it. Like, for example, like in the end scene when I get kidnapped, it's creepy because I was like, you know, I had to remain calm, and then we would have to keep reshooting it when Dan would come in and he would like take his hand over my face, and it was like you never know when it's gonna happen, you know. So it's like you're anticipating, and then it's like ah! So that's kind of fun. Hey, Jean Smith 1, thanks for your question on how I prepared for the role of Hayley. And I say for the role of Hayley, I really work from the inside out, and I channeled, my own insecurities and what it means to, be in college and be nervous and not really know who you are. And I kind of took it from that place. And as far as like situationally, like my best friend, my whole life, we went through this year that we didn't talk, and it was one of the hardest years I ever had. And I really used that and the way that felt and tried to bring Hayley to that place. What's up, Jackie B? You asked if there were any funny moments off screen, and there were a lot of them. I think, but one of my favorite moments was in the last episode. We were just like filming random stuff, and if you notice, there's a part where Slade keeps going up and talking to different girls, and we didn't know any of those people, and so he just kept hitting. I think he hit on probably like 25 different girls, and they were all so confused and weirded out, and we were just like laughing on the side, and it was awesome. And we played Guitar Hero a lot, and we were just silly. We were a silly group, so you can always expect a lot of funny moments when you're not shooting. I think that's a wrap. So a few more things. If you want to check out our website, thehayleywproject.tv, we're revamping it, and it's going to be awesome. Also, if you want to follow the updates and how we're doing with funding and the development of season 2, you should really check out Andy, our producer-director's blog, which is tailslating.com. He does a beautiful job writing about the show and what's happening, and so definitely check it out. Also, let me give one more shout out to Kodak, because we have our lovely CI6 that they hooked us up with, and they're actually really awesome, so you guys should check them out. We couldn't be more grateful. And let me thank you guys one more time, because you made the Hayley project what it was, and we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you for filling out the questionnaire, and thank you so much for all of your comments and everything throughout the season, because shit, dude, it was awesome, and it was because of you. So until season 2, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.